Okay. I have guests. I just got a text. By the way, I'm recording this on my phone because I don't have a camera. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna do this video in like segments because that'll be the best thing for my brain, and I wrote down a few like bullet points so that I keep on track. I am so sorry about my hair. It kind of looks whack, but it also kind of looks cute at the same time. Do you know what I mean? First of all, I just want to say welcome. This is my first YouTube video on this channel. I'm very, very excited to be starting this, and I feel like now is a really, really great time to be doing that. And I'm going to tell you all about it, and you've probably read from the title of this video that this is all going to be kind of, my channel is going to be my journey for the Disney College program. So like I said, my name is Meredith. I am 20 years old. I am currently a rising junior at High Point University in North Carolina. My major is what's called media production entrepreneurship, and so I'm basically learning how to run a lot of the business side of entertainment. For a while I really wanted to go into like TV and news broadcasting and things along those lines, but I really think that I want to work for the Walt Disney Company if I have the opportunity to, and kind of go into more business and things along those lines. But I also have a minor in sales in the business department, and so it kind of all comes together for me. I'm involved in a lot of different things on campus. I'm in a sorority. I love my sorority. I'm an Alpha Chi Omega. Like I said, I'm an ambassador on campus, so I'm like a glorified tour guide, really. That's all that I am. I work with admissions. I'm involved in a lot of different things, and I'm taking a lot of credit hours this semester so that I am able to do the Disney College program in spring of 2021. I'm really excited to get back on campus. Unfortunately, due to COVID, we're not gonna have a break because of everything going on. And so I go from August 18th until Thanksgiving, and then I have exams online afterwards. So it's gonna be a real adjustment, and I'm very nervous to kind of get back on campus and be with everybody, because you just don't know if an outbreak's gonna happen or if people are gonna get sick naturally really easy and you're gonna have to be sent home. So I pray for the best. I hope that a vaccine comes out really soon. I'm just really excited to see all my school friends who live all the way across the country. I live very close to home. I'm very blessed for that. And I haven't seen a lot of my friends in a long time. So I'm very excited to kind of get back to it. Now going on into the interesting part, that's just like a little bit about me that I feel like I wanted to share. I'm talking to nobody. Hopefully somebody watches this video. I've already been doing a lot of different research. You know, I've known about it for years that I've wanted to do this, and I have been starting to do a lot of in-depth research about it. So, you know, I'm kind of familiar with what the roles are and all the roles offered and the application process and just kind of advice that a lot of people get. And also I'm trying to reach out to as many people as I can. So I have a next door neighbor who did it in spring 2019. She loved it. My cousin, my first cousin, who actually lives down in Orlando, she's a nurse now. She did it when she graduated from college, and she was a lifeguard. I have a really great friend who, when I was a freshman at High Point, she was a senior and she was about to graduate. She was in my sorority. She was an ambassador with me. We worked together, you know, we hung out a lot together. She was kind of like an older sister to me, really. And she did the college program fall of 2018, I believe, when I was a senior. It was either 2018 or 2017. I can't specifically remember. She has her own YouTube channel, and so I'll put the link to hers down below. She's awesome. I love her. Her name is Meg Lamo. Also, Bella wants to say hi. Yeah, so I just know like a lot of different people who have come out of the college program, and they have said, you know, especially on YouTube, there's a lot of mixed reviews, and I think it also depends on what role you get, what location, and just kind of what you make out of it and everything. But as far as the people that I've contacted, they said that their program was absolutely amazing, and that they, you know, it was probably one of their best internships or experiences that they've had so far in college. So that's what I'm really excited about. And I think another thing is that, you know, I've always been very comfortable in my life. You know, I kind of grew up in a bubble, really. I went to the same school my entire life, and then I only go to college an hour away, an hour and 15 minutes away. It's so easy to get home, and I've never lived away from home for, you know, a long period of time. I think that this is something I really, really want to do, and this is something that I want to get out of my comfort zone. And so I am just super excited to announcing that I am officially applying, and I am going to be applying in whenever applications really come out, late August, early September, and then I hope to be accepted to go in January and until May. And so I'm not gonna apply, you know, on the first day, even though I have, I watched one of the Disney College Program videos provided. They said that they don't look at whether an applicant applied on the first day or the very last day. They look at who they are. They don't look at what time they applied. So I don't think it really matters for me, but I'm just gonna try and do it strategically where I feel comfortable for it. Okay, so as far as the roles are concerned, I am really interested in 4 roles. So I watched a video that I think it's Once Upon a Bron. Her name is Bronwyn. I came across her on a YouTube channel. She's pretty big, she's pretty famous when it comes to kind of, she's known for her YouTube channel being all about the Disney College Program. So I kind of came across that, and she posted a video, it was last year, it was February of 2019, talking about all the roles that Disney provides for Walt Disney World Disney College Program applicants. And so, you know, I obviously pulled up like a Google Doc, and I created, you know, and wrote everything down, talking about, you know, if it was high interest, moderate interest, low interest, no interest, things along those lines, just to see, you know, what kind of stood out to me. And I also listened to her talk about each role in depth to kind of see what she would recommend and what she was in her college program experiences. So the first, I'm just going to kind of read them off. So the 4 things that I am specifically interested in is going to be character performer, character attendant, front desk, and then PhotoPass. So the 2 things that I am very high interest is going to be character performer and character attendant. So I grew up dancing my entire life. I danced from when I was 3 until I graduated from high school, and then I took a couple years break, and now I'm kind of just working privately with my jazz teacher and tap teacher from my old studio. And so we've been working, and it's been really fun. I was so happy to get back into the studio. It was so stress relieving for me as well. It just felt amazing to get back in there and kind of get those skills back under my belt. They've kind of went away in the past 2 years, but I think that a lot of people are actually not allowed to talk about this on the internet, so I don't have a lot of information about it or have researched a lot about it. We'll see, Lumi. I love you. So cute. And so I couldn't find a lot of information on it, really. You know, my cousin told me a little bit about it. She said, you know, you're perfect Pluto height or something like that. And I'm like, oh my God, okay. You know, I was in high school at the time. So just kind of going for it for a character performer, knowing myself and like my past life of dance, if I never took the opportunity to go for this, I would regret it. I just know, like, if I never even tried to do it one time, I would regret it. I would be like, well, what if I got to the auditions? And what if I got through the auditions? You know what I mean? So I feel like this is something that I really want to kind of dive head first and deep. Plus, I think that even if I wasn't anything special, you know, if I was just like a Main Street dancer, you know, those dancers are phenomenal. They're so full of energy, and they just are absolutely, I feel like every time I go there, I just want to get up there and just perform with them. You know what I mean? So that's what I really want. I'm going to list that as high interest on my application. The next one is going to be character attendant that I listed. Those are going to be the cast members that are with the characters that you meet. My friend Meg, she was a character attendant. She said that she loved it. I'm going to talk to her a little bit more in depth about that. And she was, I think she worked in Animal Kingdom with, it wasn't Donald Duck. I can't remember who the, Launchpad McQuack maybe? I don't know, but. So those 2 things I'm gonna list high interest on my application. And when thinking about it, before I did any research and I just kind of heard things from YouTube videos before writing anything down, I was gonna put everything else as no interest. And a lot of advice that I got from like the recruiter is don't put a role that 1, you don't know anything about, or 2, that you know you will not enjoy. And so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do that. And so after watching Bronwyn, I'm pronouncing her name wrong, but I'm gonna provide her YouTube channel down below. She talked about front desk. I feel as though like I would love working like the front desk, and I'm the first person that they see. I feel like that would be super fun. And so that one I'm probably gonna list low interest, just because it's kind of like a backup plan in case like the audition doesn't go well, or, you know, like they don't feel as though I'm a good fit for a character performer attendant, totally fine. Like, competition is crazy, I get it. But I just thought front desk, I feel like, you know what, I'm not gonna put no interest because I would enjoy doing that. You know, if I was the front desk person, you know, checking people in and out and also writing like buttons, like people's names on buttons, like what they're celebrating and everything, I would love that, you know, and especially being in a gorgeous resort. Stop, like, game over. And so the last role I'm gonna talk about is PhotoPass. So I actually, when I first heard about this, I was like, you know, like, I don't really think that I would be interested in PhotoPass. I've always kind of liked photography. I kind of was into it in high school a little bit. I took a short, introductory class that my high school offered in photography, and I worked on it a little bit. My mom has a nice camera. I love to take pictures of my dogs. And so that's kind of the extension of my background. You know, I'm a media production entrepreneurship major, so I'm learning so much more about cameras, but it's more videography, it's not photography. And so it's kind of falls in the same realm. And I know that, if you do the internship or a role where it kind of falls similar to your major or one of your majors and credits, I know that you can get internship credit for it. I decided that I was gonna list PhotoPass as moderate interest just because she was talking about it and I just got giddy. Like, I could see myself, you know, dressed up in kind of like the Disney uniform with the big camera, just taking pictures of families. And, you know, like, I'm not a horrible picture taker. Like, if I was trained, I could take a pretty good picture, and that would be so fun. A lot of the pros that she listed, I feel as though would just outweigh the cons 100%, you know, especially if it's a gorgeous day, I'm feeling good, I'm in the parks, I'm happy, you know, and I'm just taking pictures of families that are having the time of their life, you know. I'm just getting giddy like thinking about it. Oh my gosh. So that's what I decided I was gonna list. Like I said, if anybody's watching this that has done the college program, has any advice for me about what I said, please list it down below. Okay, so the last portion of this video, I promise I won't keep it super long. The main goal of this channel is just to film my entire Disney College Program application and then kind of my overall experience in general. I feel like this is gonna be kind of a standard, like the first video on my channel, and then I'm just gonna kind of roll with the punches from there. I'm not gonna post anything until I start my web-based interview, and then when I find out about if I move forward from there. So obviously, if I don't move forward and I get denied, this channel, I'm probably gonna delete this video, and this channel is just not gonna go anywhere from there. But if it does, and I get the web-based interview, and then I get the phone interview, and I find out all about those things, and then I'm going to kind of film everything about it. So I'm going to put my phone interview on this channel, but I'm only going to do it when I get accepted. So I'm only going to post videos about the college program knowing that I'm the next step forward. So I'm not gonna post my application the day I do it, knowing that I won't get accepted, you know, moving forward. I'll only post it if I know that I've moved forward and I'm kind of in the clear about it. I just don't kind of want to jinx it in that way. So this is just going to be like a first standard video, kind of me announcing to the world that I'm applying for this and I'm excited, and it's just going to kind of be the start of my journey. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you came across this video, I would appreciate it so much if you clicked subscribe. I'm also going to put my social media accounts in the bio. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you soon. Bye!